McLarty Daniel Automotive, and we are doing a Let's Get Real conversation with some of the employees of the dealership. And today we're going to introduce you to Malia Stratton. Hi.
Hi.
And she's the Customer Relations Manager of Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And we've composed 10 fun questions that I'm going to ask her, and that way you can get to know her on a personal level and get better connected with us as a dealership. So, what got you into this business?
Well, I've been here at this dealership for 6 months now, and it was a new adventure. I came from a completely different industry, but I am a native of Northwest Arkansas, and I've known the Landers McLarty Daniel family for a long time as far as dealerships, and I met Russ through actually philanthropy, doing a Kiss a Pig event, and so I realized he's the kind of guy that you want to work for. So that's kind of how I started.
All right, so now we'll get into some fun questions. In what way do you find yourself, you hold yourself back?
I feel like professionally, I don't do a lot of holding back because I'm a pretty straight shooter, and I come across as what you see is what you get. I think where I fail sometimes is more on the personal side because I put everything else in front of me. The husband, the kids, because I want them to be happy and healthy and everything. So I think where I hold myself back is watching out for myself. So, which I'm working on.
Say no and
I'm working
say yes.
on, and I do have a great support system at home, so they like to try to remind me to relax.
And speaking of reminding, how would you like to be remembered?
Well, I tell my kids this all the time, and I guess it kind of is something I want to make sure they learn, is just to be kind. I want to be known as a good person, someone that can hopefully make people smile and laugh when they need it the most.
Perfect for customer relations.
Yeah.
Position as well. Okay, so if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Well, it's funny because I think this is going to change no matter when you ask me. In the past, it would have been Australia, Italy, all those wonderful places. I think right now I'd stay close in the U.S. I would love to go with this time of the year up to Colorado or over to Tennessee. It's the fall. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'd stay close.
What book has influenced you?
I think this is weird because the books I primarily read are fantasy fiction.
Yeah.
So if I said any of those influence me, you would think I'm a little bit weird. So I don't really have a book that I would say it influences me. I think one of the movies I've seen in the last decade that has always stuck with me was Pay It Forward. Mm-hmm. And so I try to pay it forward.
Keeps us mindful.
Yes.
Okay. In what ways are you a leader, and in what ways are you a follower?
Well, ever since I was a kid, I have this tendency to step up and be the leader. It's more of a natural thing for me. I get really nervous when other people try to do it. But I've learned as I've gotten older that I do step back as much as I can. When other people are there and they want to be the leader, I like to try to step back at least for a while and follow, because you're not going to learn if you're leading all the time. You have to follow too.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
What would your perfect day be like?
Well, if we're talking weather-wise, I would say between 72 and 82 degrees, sunny, mild breeze. No, but I think it would start off with waking up on my own terms, not with a kid or a dog or an alarm, getting a latte, reading a book. Do that for a while, then maybe I have to do something outdoors with the kids. It's a lot of fun. And sometime in the afternoon, probably watching a movie. In the evening, cuddling with my husband, a glass of wine. So I think a perfect day would be breaking it up, making sure that I had time to myself, I spend time with my kids, spend time with my husband and my dogs, and that's about it.
How would your best friends describe you? I love this question.
I would say honest, straightforward. I try to be dependable. It's kind of hard sometimes with a big family and pets and all that. And I hope I make them laugh sometimes. I know. I try.
Okay, I love this one too. If you could have dinner with any one person, living or dead, who would it be and why?
I would say I have two. Both of my grandmothers, for two different reasons. One would be my maternal grandmother. She passed when I was 5. So I don't remember a lot about her, but I think I would like to have lunch with her because I would want to know all about my mom and how she was growing up, especially with me having a daughter that's getting ready to go through teenage years. I could use some help and some influence so that my mom, when she tries to help me, I can be like, hey, wait, I heard that you did this too. And then my paternal grandmother, because unfortunately she passed away when I was 18 on a trip out of the country. So when she passed, I didn't have any closure because I was gone. So she passed and she was buried the same week. So
I have to ask, how many children do you have?
I have 3.
And dogs?
I have 4.
And a husband?
I have a husband.
So that's a lot on your plate, plus you are here taking care of all of the customers that come through the door, which is a really valuable and important thing.
Well, I take a lot of pride in it, and I really love my job.
And if you have any questions or comments, just let us know on Facebook. We'd love to hear back from you.
Be nice.
Thanks. Bye.